I have made 3 of these. This is the last one. It's the last one. First things first. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be looking at the camera. Sorry, I'm so ferocious. I'm not going to look at the camera lens. I can't be bothered. The previous 2 I've made were 20 minutes long. I can't post that. Merry Christmas. Hi, Merry Christmas. This is 100% inspired by my grandmother making like those letter style where like you describe your year and like how everything is going and then you send it off to 1 million people. I'm sending it to like maybe 10 people. Honestly, I haven't done the math. It might be closer to 15. I don't really know. But this is like my elite list of just like close friends and yeah, that's it. Hi, Merry Christmas. So I guess I'm just gonna really quickly, sorry, I'm just gonna go through some highlights from the year. I was like originally trying to do like a chronological thing, but that's just not gonna work. In January, I got to see like basically all of you in Chicago, except for the people that live in Georgia who are getting this. I loved that trip. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. I loved that trip, and I love you guys. That's why I want to make this. It's just because I love you guys so much. It's just awesome. It's just so awesome. Thank you, Sarah, for visiting me twice this year. Sarah is a friend I met working through Alta like 5 years ago. And Annika for visiting this year. Who in my life doesn't know who Annika is, honestly. Yeah, just like thank you guys for being there for me, and all of you have been here for me. They just had extra money to visit me is all it is. I just love you all so much, and that's really why I'm sending this. I want to talk about a couple things that have happened to me this year that I wanted to talk kind of about like growth through the year and like becoming an adult. I did not start by saying it is almost 2 a.m. on the 21st because I've filmed this too many times and I watched them and I didn't like them. But on the 20th, yesterday I turned 24, and I learned a lot about growing up this year, and I had a lot of like not great experiences, but I think that they helped me grow and like become a better person, or are in the process of becoming a better person. I don't think that I'm anywhere near where I want to be in that way, but I feel like I grew. I grew. I think most of you know, but I don't think all of you do, that my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer this year. That was really rough. I've already cried about it 3 times already tonight, so I'm already like, I'm not gonna cry about it now. But Susie is a wonderful, wonderful grandmother who does not deserve this in her life, and who has such a beautiful support system around her and just lovely friends and family. And she has been a driving force in me trying to be a better person. I'm not a caregiver. I am not. I'm naturally super introverted, which I think for some of you people who haven't known me as long would find that hard to believe. But I'm very introverted, and I don't like to do stuff like that. Like, I like to just care for myself. I'm very independent, and so is Susie. She's the same way. But Grandma Sue. But yeah, it's been a lot of learning, I think, for both of us in terms of patience and appreciating what you have. Really just appreciating the time you have and what you have and the family you have. So that was a really big part of my year. For those of you that don't realize, I live with my grandma. This is her Christmas tree. She's in Illinois right now, actually. But yeah, that was big. The other really big, like negative thing, negative with positive growth. My dad had a heart attack, this year. That's something like I think most people know, but I don't talk about it at all. This is the thing that could actually like make or break me right now. I have never had that moment of like thinking I was gonna lose a parent, but I had that moment that day in August in the Publix grocery store, looking at trash bags. talking to my sister on the phone. I had just seen him like a day before. They were here in Georgia, and that happened. It really sucks. Yeah, yeah. Okay. But from that, like, I think we all learned, like, my dad has always been the type, like, when I go, and I'm not gonna fight it. But he's fighting now. He's fighting for it. I think it's learning to really, like, if you have it, take it. Like, don't let it go to waste. Like, he has 3 grandchildren that are current and then 1 on the way. And I, like, not in the cards, like, and if he thinks he's getting anything out of me soon, that'd be wrong. So he better stick around if he really wants to see that day happen. But, like, it's just, like, it's just, yeah. I'm just happy that he's learning to take care of himself for the first time in 50 years. So that's, like, pretty dope. But for me, like, that's big. That's growing. That's putting mortality on your parents. And I know that it's probably a big downer for all of you, but, like, it's a part of growing up, and it's a part of, like, accepting life and accepting who you are and what we are. And I've had to learn how to do that this year with my dad and his mother. So there's that. As for positive things, I've just felt really loved this year by, like, all of you, even, like, the newer people in my life. Yeah, it's been great in that. I work a job that I really enjoy. Target has been really good for me. I was transferred, actually, like, in the midst of, like, all the shit going on in the summer, and I really thought that my life was gonna be over at that point because I didn't know how I was gonna function without the people I'd already known in Georgia. But I'm functioning, and I love those people. They've been so good to me and have become good friends. None of them are really receiving this, though. Like, there's just something that I'm gonna keep private from most of them. There's a couple that might receive this, but that's still in the cards, because I also kind of want to briefly talk about, for the first time, like, I've liked people before. That's the thing. Like, I've liked people. I've had crushes. I've had, like, failed, like, wanting someone, them not wanting me, and, like, vice versa. Like, I've had that before in my life, but I have never, ever, like, experienced it to this degree of, like, really caring for someone. And it's not even like it's romantic feelings. Like, I'll put that out there. It's like, I have romantic feelings for someone, but I don't feel like the rush to, like, it has to be romantic. But, like, I really care about them, and I care about their feelings. I care about their feelings towards me, and like, it's one of those things, like, you want to be a good person because of someone. Like, I'm not trying to, like, change who I am, but it makes me want to be a better person because I find them to be a good person. And I think if there's any attribute about changing yourself, like, that's a decent one. If I'm going to change anything, it's going to be, like, how to be more patient, how to be, like, more laid back and kind-hearted, because that's what I'm gaining from that. But yeah, it's someone I work with, so that's cool. I haven't decided if he's on this receiving list, because I don't know. I trust him, and we don't talk really about our feelings at all. We keep it very lighthearted together, but it's one of those things where you can just, like, there's some sort of connection, and whether or not it does eventually grow to something romantic, or we just end up becoming really, really good friends, like, I both, to me, are such, like, a great thing. Like, it's one of those things. It's like a person in your life that you just want in your life, and, like, that is something that I just haven't, I feel like I've had experiences similar, but nothing, like, to this extent, and where I actually feel like it's positive. I feel like it's been negative, or I've realized that it's a really, like, negative person, but this is someone who I interact with almost every day at work, and people see us interact, and God, people see it. People see it. Zoinks. But yeah, that was a really interesting part of my year, and it's made me very frazzled, and I had a lot of anxiety through the fall, and I was just very I'm terrified of this guy for no reason, which is another reason why I don't know if I'm gonna send it to him. But like I don't have to. There's no reason for me to be. I think what I'm trying to get at, I already forgot. It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning, and I want to like send this out tonight for you for Christmas and my birthday. Yeah. Otherwise, like, I've met some really great people here in Georgia. I don't know what I would be doing otherwise. I don't know, like, what I would be doing other than working at the Woodstock Target as the visual merchandiser. I just don't know. And, like, being around my nieces and getting to be there for them and to see them grow up and getting to be, like, super close with my sister, like, someone who I have a 12-year age gap with, and finding out that we have such similar personalities and that we've just become the same type of person, the same type of adult, but we were raised so differently. Nature versus nurture, baby. But, yeah, this is just like an update of I had big things happen to me this year, and some of them were really shitty and some of them were pretty good. But I think they all helped me learn to figure myself out and to be myself and to just continue on. Like, I don't know. I had a really good year, and I want to share that. I want to share that, and I want to hear from you. Did you have a good year? Please make a video and send it to me. I want the link. Link me. LinkedIn. All of your Christmas presents are late. That's all I have to say. I hope the next time you hear Thank God It's Christmas by Queen that you think of me, because that's my favorite Christmas song. And I hope you have a really beautiful new year as well. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm sorry I'm not up north. I'm sorry that I don't get to talk to you guys as much as I would like to, all my friends up north, or that I'm just vacant. While I love my job, it takes a lot out of me, and it's been a hard year at home as well. So just know that I'm overall I'm happy, but I have my days and weeks just like you do. And that I think of you and I love you and I hope everything is okay. And if it's not, please tell me. Okay. Merry Christmas. Good night.